What's up, guys? It's been a little bit since I have posted a video, so I wanted to give an update, or maybe just start with this story. Last week, well, I guess it was this week. I'm sorry. I had past life regression therapy. I looked into this because I wanted to, I wanted to get some answers for some of my questions. I have a pre-birth memory. I'm pretty sure I shared that. I'm not sure if I have shared it. If I haven't shared it, here's a brief summary. My first reincarnation, I guess into this timeline, didn't work out. I arrived back in heaven next to Father's side. I was very distraught, very upset. Father took me down to my new family. My mom had been praying for another child. So I was taken down, rode a rain down to what would eventually be my childhood home, and I got to meet my two brothers, my dad and my mom before I was born. I didn't get to meet them, didn't get to talk to them or anything like that. I was just there with Source, with Father, with God. And next thing I know, I was born and started having memories that I can remember from about the age 2. I've had a lot of paranormal experiences in my lifetime, which kind of led me to the state I got to wanting to have a past life regression therapy session. When I had past life regression therapy, I didn't really go into a past life. I traveled the astral planes. I was first passing through what was Atlantis. There were geometrical shapes all around me. I was laying on something flat, and an alien was just staring at me. It was gray. I could just see its head, big black eyes, and it was just looking at me as if it observing me on my journey. Now, when I began this journey, my physical body began to shake uncontrollably and violently, and it continued throughout the whole entire regression therapy session. After that, I was taken to a corridor that was filled with light, and at the end of the corridor was a being that was sitting down in this kind of like a recliner or something. And this being turned out to be me. It was future me, and the being didn't say anything. He was also just observing and watching me. And so what came of that was my archetype personality, the warrior. My fighter stepped forward and refused to allow me to step out in a way, because his job was to completely protect me at all costs. Very, very, very cerebral experience, very profound experience. I learned that I was an astral traveler. When I dream, it seems like I travel the astral planes, go into other people's lives, and I am able to it's kind of odd because my body is literally shaking now. Like every time when I read the analysis from the teacher who guided me through this past life regression, even reading it caused my body to shake pretty uncontrollably. So here I am back with the shakes, and I'm going to try to continue. So I experience other people's lives. In my dream life, I astral connect to other people, and I am seeing other people's lives, and I have pretty much my whole entire life. I always wondered why, when I dreamed or would dream, that it would never be familiar places. It would never be people I knew. It would never be familiar surroundings. It would never be anything like that. Occasionally I will have dreams that are my realm, if you will. So anyway, I found out I had the capacity to astral travel, which was bizarre to me. And again, God made his appearance in my past life regression. There was a whole lot that went on. I mean, a whole lot of discovery and understanding. I found out that I was a Roman gladiator in a previous life, because at the very end of the past life regression, I was standing in the ring. I could smell blood, I could smell death, but I couldn't see anything around me. I could only hear the cheers of the crowd and the applause and people saying, "You did it, great job." And I kind of associate that with like the work that went into my true self, emerging out from under the protector, the fighter, the warrior archetype, and then also understanding my childhood traumas that led to me creating this archetype. Although my past is connected to the warrior archetype, it's not my only archetype. I am also the lover. I was born with that archetype. So I have work cut out for me about learning how to balance being two archetypes. And, I guess the significance of everything from my past life regression was making the connections that I needed to make and understanding that I'm deeply connected to the spiritual realm, as well as the astral realm. And I was sent to earth with an overabundance of love to give to other people and to help other people, but to change the world. And that was the message that I received while I was in the astral plane. The being that was sitting at the end of the corridor, it was a large corridor full of bright light, was my future self. And when he stood up, he was probably 9 feet tall. It was amazing. The guy didn't dress like me. Dressed very sophisticated. I could tell that this person was extraordinarily intelligent and definitely from the higher realms, like much higher realms than anything I could have possibly expected. I remember saying specifically, "Oh my God, is that me? If that's future me, that is so cool. That guy is so fucking cool." Like, I was really excited about that, if that's future me, because that guy was powerful and had it all figured out, and I knew that was a winner. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you. There's a lot of details that I'm not going to share that are just personal and private for me, but that is the summary details. That was pretty cool. I hope this finds you guys in good spirits. I hope that your lives are in abundance, and I hope that you are working on improving yourself and helping change the world, getting us ready for the next phase, because things are happening. I think everybody knows. I think we can all feel that the world is changing around us, whether we want it to or not. You have two choices. Stay asleep, stay part of the matrix. It's absolutely perfectly fine if that's what you choose. Some people just don't want to be anything else, and that's fine. But if you feel like you were meant for something else, that there's a higher calling for you, I would start checking into getting out of the matrix. Anyway, peace, love, and happiness. Thank you as always.